Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Orr's former coach, and we should not be shocked at the fact that he is staying on code and siding with the Tuohys on everything they did. Nobody should be surprised about this. This is a former high school coach, by the way. All right. So he goes on to say, I love Michael, or he's like part of our family. I love the Tuohys, Freeze said via Auburn Observer. I think it's sad, and I certainly don't claim to understand all the ins and outs of adoption and all of that. But I know what I witnessed, and I witnessed a family that totally took in a young man. And I think without that, there is no story. So they're saying that the Tuohys were responsible for the entire Blind Side story, which no, they're actually not. Without Michael, they wouldn't have had a story at all. So Freeze added that if Orr were to call the Tuohys to work their issues out, the Tuohys would be the first one to hug him and tell him he's loved. Now, remember, he has alienated himself from the Tuohys about a decade ago. But this is what the former coach is saying. I think it will all, whatever happens, will happen. Of course, Freeze added, the facts will come out, but I love both sides of it. Sean and Leanne Tui did something that most families, a lot of us talk about doing things, but they actually put shoes on and pulled the boots up and got in the arena and did something. I think that's so he's patting them on the back. That's all, y'all. Or filed a lawsuit Monday claiming the Tuohys never adopted him but created a conservatorship over him. Oher says he received nothing from the movie. The Tuohy's lawyer said Wednesday that they estimated that he received, the family and Michael received $100,000 apiece. The couple paid taxes on the player's portion. Oh, so is that why he got nothing? Ooh, these people are a trip. One of the Tuohy's lawyers, Randall Fishman, said that the family is looking to end the conservatorship and said the family intends to enter into a consent order to end the contract, and that Michael mentioned being him being the conservators for him three times in his book in 2011. So, from homeless to the blind side and beyond. The family's attorney also said the Tuohys and Orr had been estranged for about a decade. So, they're trying to write as if the family is really devastated over this, and I don't think they were devastated at all. Or claimed that the Tuohys falsely represented themselves as adoptive parents and said he discovered this in February of 2023 that the arrangement was not what he thought it was. Marty Singer, another attorney who represents the Tuohys, said Tuesday that Orr threatened to plant a negative story in the press about the family unless they paid him $15 million. Singer denied the allegations leveled against the Tuohy family in Orr's petition to end the conservatorship, calling them hurtful and absurd. Singer added that the family had been upfront about how and why they established the contract and that they never opposed it in any way if or chose to terminate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, they said the original contract was filed, and I went over this in another video, May 18th, 2004, or accused the family of never taking legal action to assume custody of him from the Tennessee Department of Human Services before he turned 18. However, he said he was forced to call Sean and Leanne, Tuohy, mom and dad, or says that he had been falsely advised that he would be called um, a conservatorship because he was already 18, so he could not be adopted. This is what they were saying. But I'm finding out in the state of, Tennessee, at 18, they could have adopted him, but they would have had a big problem taking all the money had they did adopt him. So that's why they went this route. At the end of the day, their decision was all about money. All right. So Fishman, their one of their attorneys, said that the couple did not adopt Orr because the conservatorship was the quickest way to satisfy the NCAA's concern that the family was not just steering him to Ole Miss to play football, a belief that the author Michael Lewis also mentioned in the Washington Post. As for the proceeds from the film, the couple said agents negotiated a small advance for them from its production company. They said they included a tiny percentage of the profits divided equally among a group which included Michael. The attorney said they estimated that Orr and the family received $100,000 apiece, and the couple paid the taxes on the player's portion. The Tuohys said, you know, that the conservatorship was a setup to help Orr with health insurance, get a driver's license, and be admitted to college. Yeah, but you can do all of those things without a contract. Okay, you don't need a contract to do any of these things that they listed. Okay, so in Tennessee, a conservatorship removes the power from a person to make decisions for himself. It is often used in a case of a medical condition or a disability, which he did not have either. Or his petition uh, said the conservatorship had been approved despite the fact that he was over 18 and had no diagnosis of a physical or psychological disability. So, I mean, I'm not surprised about how the former coach feels. He's siding with the people that look like him. I mean, that's not shocking. But you know how it is. It's a hot story, so everybody wants to weigh in on this, including his former football coach, Hugh Freeze. Y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.